In this one, I'm going to talk about 3 tips to have better and more clear skin. Number 1, using a silk pillowcase. So 100% mulberry silk is basically the best material that you can buy over the counter when it comes to a pillowcase for your skin, since it actually reduces transepidermal water loss, it reduces product absorption, and it causes significantly less friction than the normal cotton-based pillowcases. So the average one, which is made with cotton, it absorbs much more water and product compared to silk, which is going to be worse for your skin overall. Is this one of the big levers? No, it's a detail. You may get, for example, 5 or 10% better skin. It's better than nothing. Of course, it doesn't really compare to things like retinoids, but it depends on the person. If you're one of those people that wants to optimize everything, then this could be something to consider. Otherwise, there are more powerful things you can do when it comes to your routine to improve your skin. And by the way, quick reminder, if you want to know what I think is the best skincare routine that is actually evidence-based, you can click the first link in the pinned comment and join my school community, and everything is on there. Number 2, UPF clothing. This helps prevent skin aging, skin cancer, hyperpigmentation, etc. I do have a few pieces of UPF clothing personally. I don't use it every single day because I pretty much prioritize my face. So when I'm outside, I'm going to make sure that I'm using sunscreen, that I'm using a hat or both. Maybe if I preferred to be lighter when it comes to skin complexion in my entire body overall, then I would probably take this much more seriously. But I do have some pieces. I just don't wear them every single day religiously. If you want to prioritize not getting hyperpigmentation, not getting skin cancer, and preventing skin aging on your body overall, not just your face, then using stuff like this every single day is actually a good idea. This is probably healthier than normal clothing, especially if you are outside a lot and you live in a sunny place. And it can look pretty cool, especially if you have the physique for it. So the reason this works is because it's way more tight-knit compared to cotton, which also means that it's worse for breathability. So there are pros and cons. It's either more breathable or better for protecting against the sun. So pick whichever one you prioritize. Number 3, topical tazarotene. So I prefer prescription grade retinoids over the over-the-counter retinols, because the retinols, we don't really have studies on that specific brand usually. So it's kind of a shot in the dark. Meanwhile, when you're buying tazarotene or even tretinoin, you know exactly how much that's going to impact your skin because we have studies on it. We have studies on that exact formulation and that exact dose. So the difference between tazarotene and tretinoin is tazarotene has a much higher binding affinity to the receptors that increase collagen and elastin. Tretinoin targets more receptors, but tazarotene is more selective towards the receptors in your skin that actually increase collagen and elastin production. So tazarotene targets less receptors overall, but it has a higher binding affinity, therefore it's more powerful. Personally, I use tazarotene over tretinoin. I used to use tretinoin. I think they're both miles ahead when it comes to over-the-counter retinols, especially because we have exact studies on what that type of formulation does. And with retinols, you often don't even know what is the percentage of retinol and how powerful it is compared to topical retinoids that you need prescriptions for. So if you're using tretinoin, you may want to consider upgrading to tazarotene. However, especially if you're using either nothing or an over-the-counter retinol, you should 100% try a topical retinoid. They're way more powerful, way more reliable, and we have way more studies on that exact formulation and dose. So summary, use a silk pillowcase. It's better for your skin than cotton. Number 2, use UPF clothing. If you think skin aging and skin cancer is more important than your clothing being more breathable, then perhaps you can try UPF clothing and use topical tazarotene, especially compared to over-the-counter retinols. And again, if you want to know what I do and what I think is the best skincare routine, you can join the school community with the first link in the pinned comment. I tell you what I think are the best products, best UV filters, best sunscreens, etc. So join the school community if you want to optimize your skin, if you want to get clearer skin. It's the first link in the pinned comment, and yeah, I'll see you inside.